exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
Every day's an exciting adventure, I'm telling you. Man, boy, that shit. All right, let's get this show going, baby. It has been a long day. I hope y'all had a fine day. It is time to have a Blue Dot family meeting. I got to find the camera because we've moved all sorts of shit around here. I don't know where anything is. I'm trying my best, baby. Anyway, it is Tuesday. I spent my day door dashing. Trying to see how that works. It didn't work too good today, but anyway, it was a full day. I got home and I got home late. Anyway, it is Tuesday, and I'm glad everybody's here. Carolyn and John Metjesco were the first one to jump in, followed by Irene Lambert. Randy Peterson, woo, short timer, 2 days to go to the Caribbean, buddy. I'm just tickled for you. You know the whole family is. Bart Larson is here. Phyllis Harrison, Nancy Halverson is here. Debbie Marie, thank you very much. Keith Ellis, Dorothy Tyndall, Bart Larson is here, and Carol Lowe. Mildred Ocasio, thank you. Our buddy KY, Michael Johnson in the house. Talked to him on the phone the other night. And let me see, Karen Van Wyk is here. I said that right. Anyway. All of a sudden I had a brain fart. Jeff Curry's here. Donald Hamilton. Let me see. Everybody's here. Jeff Curry. Let me see. Husak is here. And, oh Lordy, Jess Coggins. Athea Armstrong. Thank you. Our own Bernadette Pre's in the chat. Keith Ellis is here. Everybody's here. Let me jump on down here to the end of the chat. Because I got to do a few things here because coming in without a plan, but I read something earlier today, and if you will indulge me for just momentarily, I really do have to close this app, make sure I'm on the camera, and hope that my page is still where it was. Okay. No, it's not. Of course it's not. It's, let me go ahead and start this show whilst I look for something, because I really do want to read something here that I read, and it just hit the nail on the head for me, and I just couldn't be more, there's no rebuttal for it. Anyway, Bernadette, are you there?
I am, Tom. How are you?
I'm behind everything.
You're right on time.
Yeah.
You're right on time.
I did door dashing today. Didn't get nothing.
Okay.
I think I went the wrong time. Picked in the middle of the afternoon just to go try it.
There is an optimal time to go, so I hear.
Yes. And Miss Chick?
Yes, John.
How are you, darling?
Oh, I'm good. I actually was ranting while I was eating my dinner, but I kind of worked it all out and I got nothing left.
Supposed to rant on the show.
Oh, I was ranting a tub of shit and everybody.
Yes, Tommy Tub of Shit doesn't lift it well. He lifted most of his
was he supposed to, like, are we supposed to think he's a hero or something?
Oh yeah, we're all supposed to clap and cheer and go, Tommy Tub of Shit. Thank you for blessing us.
You can take your
wait, time out, you guys.
Home.
Time out.
Okay.
We'll get to Tommy Tub of Shit.
Yeah, we're gonna get to Tommy in a minute.
John,
I,
you was going to read something?
I do have
Did
something
you
to read
find it?
today. Yes, I did, and please forgive me, my eyesight is not very good, so I'm going to have to squint and I'll be looking down at the camera, looking off from the camera, but
Okay,
I
do
want
your
to read
thing.
this. This was a response to the last video I did, the last rant I did, entitled Christian Nationals, White Supremacists, Neo-Nazis, and Donny Boy. Same thing. Anyway, in those comments was a comment by Kerry Behem 5679. And he wrote that it was the best description of Trump I've ever heard. And this is a quote from Nate White's answer to the question, why do some British people not like Donald Trump? That was the question, and I so wish I could read this in a British accent because it deserves it, and bear with me, please, because I think it's fantastic. A few things spring to mind. Trump lacks certain qualities which the British traditionally esteem. For instance, he has no class, no charm, no coolness, no credibility, no compassion, no wit, no warmth, no wisdom, no subtlety, no sensitivity, no self-awareness, no humility, no honor, and no grace. All qualities, funnily enough, with which his predecessor, Mr. Obama, was generously blessed. So for us, the stark contrast does rather throw Trump's limitations into the embarrassingly sharp relief. Plus, we like a laugh, and while Trump may be laughable, he has never once said anything witty, wry, or even faintly amusing. Not once, ever. I don't say that rhetorically. I mean it quite literally. Not once, not ever. And that fact is particularly disturbing to the British sensibility. For us, to lack humor is almost inhumane. But with Trump, it's a fact. He doesn't even seem to understand what a joke is. His idea of a joke is a crass comment, an illiterate insult, a casual act of cruelty. Trump is a troll, and like all trolls, he is never funny and he never laughs. He only crows and cheers, and scarcely he doesn't just talk in crude, witless insults. He actually thinks in them. His mind is a simple bot-like algorithm of petty prejudices and knee-jerk nastiness. There is never any underlaying of irony, completely nuance, or depth. It's all surface. Some Americans might see this as refreshingly upfront. Well, we don't. We see it as hanging no inner world, no soul. In a Britain, we traditionally side with David, not Goliath. All our heroes are pluckingly underdogs, Robin Hood, Dick Whittington, Oliver Twist. Trump is neither plucky nor an underdog. He is the exact opposite of that. He is not even a spoiled rich boy or a greedy fat cat. He's more of a fat white slug, a Jabba the Hutt of privilege. And worse, he is that most unforgivable of all things to the British, a bully. That is, except when he is among bullies, then he suddenly transforms into a sniveling sidekick instead. There are unspoken rules to this stuff, the Queensberry rules of basic decency, and he breaks them all. He punches downwards, which a gentleman should, would, could never do. And every blow he aims is below the belt. He particularly likes to kick the vulnerable or voiceless, and he kicks them when they are down. So the fact that a significant minority, perhaps a third, of Americans look at what he does, listen to what he says, and then think, yeah, he seems like my kind of guy. It's a matter of some confusion and no little distress to British people, given that Americans are supposed to be the nicer than us, and mostly are. You don't need a particularly keen eye for detail to spot a few flaws in the man. This last point is especially confuses and dismays British people, and many other people too. His faults seem petty, bloody hard to miss. After all, it is impossible to read a single tweet or hear him speak a sentence or two without staring deep into the abyss. He turns being artless into an art form. He is a Picasso of pettiness, a Shakespeare of shit. His faults are fractal, and even his flaws have flaws, and so on ad infinitum. God knows there have always been stupid people in the world, but plenty of nasty people too. but rarely has stupidity been so nasty or nastiness so stupid. He makes Nixon look trustworthy and George W. look smart. In fact, if Frankenstein decided to make a monster assembled entirely from human flaws, he would make a Trump, and a remorseful Dr. Frankenstein would clutch out big clumpfuls of hair and scream in anguish, "My God, what have I created?" If being a twat was a TV show, Trump would be the box set. Nate White answering a question on Quora. Anyway, thank you for bearing with me a little bit. When I read that, it was written in a way that there is no rebuttal for that. You can't sit
And the
there.
author's name again, John?
Nate White. Nate White. He was on a TV
Nate
show. White.
I have to say, if you're listening, well said.
Well said. Exactly.
Well
What I read
said.
it. I read it over twice because when I was reading it to myself, I was reading it to myself with a British accent, just so I could, you know, feel like it was coming from
He
his
hit the nail on the head on that one.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
there is no rebuttal. That exactly describes the man the best way I've ever heard it described. He is nothing but a white slug of a man who is just so petty. And we're going to have to suffer through this for the next year whilst he decides to, I don't know, do whatever he's going to do.
Yeah. He's deciding not
Raise
to
his
go
army.
and possibly testify in his own defense at his fraud case. His son
Yeah.
is not going to testify, and so in fact, he was begging the very judge. He was trying to talk real bad about him and his
Yes.
wife and his the lady he has sitting next to him. I can't remember what she is. He's begging the judge to not allow him to testify until after the next appeals court decision, which
Right.
will happen to be in January because they put it off that far so that the case will be finished before they decide and
His
thus
whole game
become
is going to be
moot.
delay. Everything from now until election time is going to be nothing but
And you know
delay as
what
much as he can.
Ngoran said? You know
What?
what Ngoran said?
What did he
He
say?
said,
What'd he say?
yeah, no. He
No.
said, yeah, no. You testify on the 11th. Be
That's it.
there.
Be there or go to jail. How's that? I wish that
Or
sentence
don't.
would come out of
Or
some
don't.
job.
But
Or
I
don't.
think Ngoran
Yeah.
already has his mind made up. Okay?
He's being pretty stiff on him. Mitch, are you with us?
Afraid so, yes. How you doing
I
tonight,
am
John?
happy to hear you, brother. How are you doing?
Hey, Bernadette. Hey, Mish.
Hey, Mitch.
What's everything going on, man?
Usual shit, discussing Tani and politics and the world in general. You know how
I'll
it is.
tell you
You
what,
know.
man. As a veteran of the United States Army, I can tell you this.
What?
Tommy Tuberville needs to have something terrible happen to him. He is
Tommy
a traitor
Tubby
to this country. He is a disgrace
shit?
to the
Yes.
veterans and active service members and the widows and orphans of the real people, the real patriots who gave their life. He calls himself a coach.
That's what he says.
What
Big
kind of
Alabama
bullshit
coach,
is that?
That is bullshit.
People ask me all the time, what do I do for a living? I'm a coach. That's what I do for a living. You know what I do for a living, John? I help
What?
people.
That's what
I help
coaches
people.
do. You help them to become what they can be.
But he
That's
was
correct.
a coach. He isn't a coach. He was a
No.
He
coach.
isn't a coach anymore.
He was a
No.
coach, and that's the only reason he was
He-
elected.
Now
And he
he's a
doesn't
senator.
even live in the state that he represents. What kind of
Yep.
Orwellian
Florida.
shit is that?
They don't care.
It's called
They don't give a shit.
carpetbagging.
The people down there, a lot of them, evidently, can be fooled any which way. They don't
That's
look
correct.
into where he lives or what he stands for. Anybody
So-
that has watched this fiasco with the promotions, anybody that has served should be able to walk by his office and spit at the door, because that's exactly
I'm
what
telling
he
you,
said.
man.
And now,
He-
Mitch, he's come up with this. He's going to approve most of them, but not the star officers. He doesn't want
all I
any
can
of
tell
them.
you is what I heard was the Democrats saying they are going ahead with their rule changes, which I believe will be successful.
I do
So
too.
it's all performative bullshit anyway.
It is. and Tommy's the head clown. Now he's going to try to hold back some of them because he wants to make sure none of them are, get this,
He succeeded in doing exactly what he wanted, and that was
making a clown
stalling
show.
everything.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, it certainly isn't legislate for the benefit of the people of the United States of America.
No.
God knows that.
And it's not good for the defense of this country. That he would sit there.
It's not good for the morale of the veterans of this country.
No.
I mean, here's how it is, folks. You can't serve two masters. You either serve America and the ideals that are upheld by the American military, or you support Tuberville and the MAGA Nazis.
And
that's it. There's no middle ground here.
No. And if you let Trump back in the House, guess what, baby? Katie, bar the door. That's what he's going to do.
I'm telling you, man.
He's going to be commander-in-chief of everything.
I can tell you, man, if Trump gets elected again, it's going to be a long-distance call to call me. I am out of here. I am serious as a fucking heart attack. I am out. O-U-fucking-T.
I talked to
Welcome
a friend
to come with
yesterday who, Bernadette knows, is on his way to Costa Rica. He's ready to go. He's backing up and going.
I'm not ready to go quite yet because I believe he will be convicted and imprisoned, and I do not believe there's really any hope. I believe that the blue wave is coming next year. I believe we will maintain our presence in the White House, and I believe we will take the Senate and the House. That's my prediction for 2024.
From your mouth to God's ear, and I hope that's the way it exactly works. And
that's the only option that's how it was in 2021, and that's how it was in 2022, and that's how it was in 2023. They lost bad.
Yeah. No, they're bad. The one comment in there I did notice that the British gentleman made was that about 1/3 of America has been fooled, and I agree. He doesn't have half of this country.
Seems about right. But you know something? I still believe that a lot of people, as Trump is a performer, a lot of people, they don't really believe. No, how could you? There are people, I guess, who really believe that Trump won. But I think people are like people who admire him for good or ill. They'll say, "Oh, that's just his shtick, right?" They'll say that. I've heard people say, "Yeah, that's just the way." It's just the way Trump talks. He's clearly a wannabe mobster and a wannabe guy, and I don't buy that. That's just bullshit to me.
It cannot be brushed off.
Nope.
As just the way that Trump talks.
Yeah, it's like locker room. It's like the whole thing about locker room talk.
His idiot of a wife may want to believe that shit. Okay, because he's probably fucking around with the next one, okay, on her. And she don't care. She got a prenup, okay? This is how this man's brain thinks.
Oh, no, wrong one.
I feel sorry for her. She was wife number 3. She fucked around with him when he was married to somebody else. She bought into that shit. I don't feel sorry for her.
Not a bit.
She get what she deserves.
She knew what game she was playing when she started playing the
She absolutely did.
So
absolutely
got that fixed.
And just like anybody who wants to vote for him this time around, you know what you're doing. This is the third time. This is the third time.
Yes, she's an accomplice.
These people are not brainwashed. This is something they want to do. This is something they choose to do.
They're not brain dead, not brainwashed.
Yeah, they may be brain dead. I give you that.
They don't want to actually think about
They're fed shit and they eat it
up. They don't have to. He says what they feel in their hearts. Exactly. They don't have to think.
Yeah, no. Trump only exposes what's already there. What already somebody has in their heart. If they're a bigoted asshole, that's who they are. If they're a misogynist, if they're racist, whatever they are, he amplifies that. He feeds it. That's what his base is made of. The good conservatives, I feel, have already left the party, and adios to them. I understand Liz Cheney's thinking about a third party run, and I say, go Liz, baby, go ahead, jump out there,
split that vote, absolutely,
get that vote,
split
baby.
That vote.
Yes, I am. Anyway, let me see. We got Tony Boyd in the room. Tony. How you doing, Tony?
I'm doing fine. How about you guys?
We're hanging in
Hey,
there, buddy.
Tony. Do we have
Hey,
somebody
Bernie.
we need to give a moment of silence to today?
Who's
Just
gonna be
asking for a
silent?
friend.
I'm not dead.
I
No,
didn't
I'm
think
saying,
so.
is there anybody we need to give a moment of silence to today?
I was DoorDash. Did somebody die?
No,
Okay.
not that I
Not as
know
I
of.
know
Sure,
of.
There's a
somebody
couple
All right.
did.
people I
Yeah,
wish
somebody
was dead,
did.
but I'm sure there are,
Oh
but I
no!
don't know them.
If there was
John,
a
I
death
do
in
have a
that,
call out.
huh?
I do have a call out.
All right, go ahead.
I have to call out Miss Benita Townsend. I got to talk to her for a long time last night,
Did
and
you?
she wanted to let everybody in the Blue Dot family know that even though she's not participating in the chat and she's not in Discord, she listens diligently with her screaming with her pulling her hair out. Okay. This
I am
woman
telling you,
is
I
fire. She is fire, and I love her dearly. And
I
so she
wish
wanted me to let everybody know she loves you guys. She loves this family. She loves this
she
group.
does. I've talked to her,
So,
and yeah, I wish
Excellent.
I
Thank you.
had the other camera, another
Thank you.
camera running, so I could pan over. And as soon as we do, I'm going to pan over this set to show you what Benita has done, because my whole set has transformed to digital. There are not that clump of wires running from a mixer to the computer to an adapter and everything. All that's gone. I have 3 uh, new things in front of me: a new computer, a new mixer, and a new interface, and everything is running off of that. And
she is trying to make sure that Blue Dot voices get
she
out
stepped
and
up.
stay out.
She stepped up.
Yes, she did step up. And
And
so shout out to Miss Benita Townsend
indeed.
down in Northern California. We love you, darling. And don't
We
pull
I
your
love
hair
you,
out too
and
much.
I can't wait to get her on Discord, because she's a great
I'm
conversationalist.
working on it.
Yeah.
I think I figured out last night in my sleep what the deal is. I wish her son would give me a call to Easy Fix.
Right.
So I sent her a message today, and hopefully I'll hear from him soon.
Yeah.
So
Good. Because
excellent.
every time I talk to her, we get on to the subjects of the day.
Benita is fire.
She
She's
is.
80 years old, and she hates Trump with a
Oh,
passion, and
with
she
a
will do
passion.
anything to make sure he don't get elected. Okay.
And she's a
All
great
right.
supporter of the whole cause. She supports this
Yes,
show
she
and
is.
others around, other names that are doing the same thing. So she is doing her
She
best.
supports quite a few people.
Quite a few people,
So
and we're just blessed to be one of them.
yeah,
Really
and
are.
this woman, I hope to live her age and have that much
Me too.
fire in my heart,
I want that
because
fire.
she is
Indeed.
funky.
She's not.
Okay.
It's like she's
Funky.
determined she ain't going nowhere until that guy's gone.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, it should be enough for all of us. Anyway, yes, indeed. I can't wait to talk to her again, because every time I do, and I'm sure with you, time slipped by, didn't it?
Oh, it's an
Yeah.
hour easy.
Yeah, it's easy
It
to
is
get
an
it.
hour
That's what I'm
easy.
saying. I want her on
Absolutely.
Discord, because she is so easy to talk to, and always with a quick response too. I'm just so impressed with her. She's just a kick in the butt.
She is.
Yeah,
She is
I
a
want to get her
sharp
in.
cookie, man.
Yeah,
Sharp
yeah.
cookie with a lot of history, and she knows what the hell is going on.
She's got a
And I
huge
love
heart.
her for that.
I do too. I love her for that. And I love her for the kindness that she has shown, not only me, but like I say, other influencers that are out there that she is supporting, because she deems this message that important. That
That important.
this is the drawing
This
line,
is a woman
the
that
line
puts
in
her
the
money
sand.
where her mouth is.
Yes,
Seriously, she puts her money where her mouth is.
yeah, and she helped out this family a bunch, and I'm just tickled to death with it, and the possibility of being able to go mobile. So,
Yes.
and I
So
am.
thank
I'm
you,
thinking.
Benita. Thank you. She
Yes,
keeps us on the air. She's helped big time.
big
So
time. And I
Hey,
am. I'm
John,
toying. Go ahead.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead, Tony.
Is Pete the cat still alive?
Is Pete the cat and all the rest of the cats are still alive? Are you shitting me?
You know why
I
I'm
like my
asking?
Pete the cat.
Do
I
you know
like
why
my
I'm
Pete.
asking?
Why?
It seemed like he'd been in Pittsburgh for about 3-4 weeks, ain't he? I think you're gonna smother behind that towel. You probably haven't even noticed.
What? What am I not noticing?
Pete, the cat's been covered up for 3 weeks. Ever since you flagged that Pittsburgh towel, he's still covered up. Yeah.
Oh
I'm
no,
watching
Pete the
you.
cat's right
I'm
there.
watching you. The Pittsburgh towel next to the board, next to the hog, right below the eagle,
Yeah, I
behind
found him.
you.
No, he's right
Yeah,
there.
he's been smothered. He's been on
But
that
you,
towel for.
I tried to smother
Yeah, I
him with
thought he was dead or something.
no, the camera angle. We
I
was
know you don't
here's
want to, hurt the cats.
no. I love Pete the
I
cat.
just,
I love my
I
Pete
just
the
mess
cat
with
shirt. And I
Well,
also
I've
like
been
my shirt.
watching for about 4 weeks. That's why y'all ain't heard from me, and I'm
well,
saying I'm
now
gonna
he's
see
on
if
a
he
woo
gonna
pig
ever.
ass.
Yeah,
Okay, woo
yeah,
pig.
Well, now
yeah, exactly.
anybody,
Whoopee ass.
y'all look back at the videos. For the first time, you see that pig arrive on scene. That's how long Randy
I
Peterson
remember
has
out in the
been in.
shed.
Yes. Oh yeah, Randy
Out in the
Peterson.
shed.
He was. Yeah, he's a big Arkansas Razorbacks fan. Uh, he is a hell of a guy. I had lunch with him just the other day. Me and Tyler and Sam and Alan all got together and had breakfast. He is a kick in the butt. I'm tickled for him to be able to go on his trip. He's going to the Caribbean. I offered multiple times to carry his bags, but he said he's got
I
the
got
muscles.
something else
So.
to say too.
What?
Y'all was talking about Donald Trump, right?
Yep, that's what we're talking
Don't
about.
we always?
My
Unfortunately.
grandma told me when I was young, little tweety ducker there. She said, "Honey, don't dance with the devil if you don't expect to get burned."
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
I don't feel
Oh,
sorry for none of these people. I agree with you, Burnett. I
My damn
don't feel
car's
sorry for
full.
his wife. None of them.
it's choice. They have a choice.
Yeah,
You know, they
yeah.
can. Why is my thing not working? Come on, don't do this to me. The thing is not working.
Careful. Don't push any wrong buttons.
Especially that stupid guy that's trying to talk Hunter Biden shit. That dude, I can't think of his
Oh,
name.
James
Oh,
Comer. This
Yeah,
guy
that
just
guy's full
don't
of
give
shit.
up, man.
is it
Don't
broke?
Nope.
give up with the Hunter Biden. He's got a real
Who?
hard on for Hunter. I don't know.
Who?
Maybe he saw them
Yeah.
pictures or something. I
Oh, yeah, I
don't
bet
know.
you that's what it is. Laptop picture.
Yeah.
But you,
Yeah.
but you know what's so sad about it is this. He's bitching about that Joe Biden paid off his brothers some money back, right? Joe wasn't even
Yes.
in the government at the time.
He-
He did the
Yes.
same shit with his own brother. He was
Oh,
still
glass
in the
houses.
government.
A month ago.
Yes,
Glass
thank you.
houses.
A month
So
ago.
how
Hello,
the
Adam.
hell can he get up here and talk
Hey,
that
how's it
crap?
going, John?
It's
You know,
going
when
well.
he did the same crap.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, I
Because
can't believe that.
it's
You know that.
it's the same crap, but
Tony.
it's different.
Mhm.
It's like Robin says all the time. It's okay if you're a Republican.
That's it.
Mhm.
It's not a crime if you're a Republican. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it. There's
it's
no
okay
ethical
if you're,
I
question
just
you're a
to it.
Republican.
No, it's
Well,
speaking of
precedent.
yeah,
Go ahead.
speaking of
Go ahead.
Hunter, I just heard something or saw something. I don't know what it was on, but you know,
What?
Comey's been wanting to have a big trial with Hunter Biden and all this, and they wanted to do it behind closed doors.
Oh yeah, Hunter said no.
Mhm.
What did
And
Hunter
Hunter
say?
said, "No, bring it
No.
on. Let's
Exactly.
do it in front of the public, just like
Yeah,
Trump
that's
and
it.
his kids
They
did."
wanted a hearing
I
behind
And he
agree.
closed
goes,
doors.
"No, no, 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 no."
Yeah, that's exactly what the
Mhm.
Republicans did. As
Because
soon as Hunter
they'll be
Biden
thrown
said
right under the bus because they ain't got nothing.
no,
You got that right.
as soon as the Republicans, the committee found out that he wanted to be in public and that he was insisting that he would testify
And
in
they said,
public, the
"Hold on,
Republicans backed down
hold
and
on."
said, no, we don't want it now. What do you
Yeah,
say? Because they don't have anything. They want to do it behind closed doors so they can come
exactly.
out
So
from there
then
and
they can
spin
make
it.
up all the
They
stuff
can
they
say
want to.
whatever they want and make it
Exactly.
look like it.
I agree.
So with
Yep.
he's doing the right thing. Hold him
Hunter
to the fire,
Biden's
baby.
like, "Okay, I might have screwed up from
Let's
time to
go.
time, but I'll
Sure.
go in front of the public and say it."
Yeah. Yeah, he's not the one
But
trying to hide anything
you
anymore.
guys ain't making stories up about me.
It's all they got, Adam. It's
I
all they
know.
got. They don't have anything polished. Well, now wait a minute. Donald Trump has said he's going to come up with something better than Obamacare again.
Jesus.
I know
Right.
it. It's the same bullshit, the
Toilet
same line he
paper
used.
on his shoe.
I don't know what his plan is.
And yet he still hasn't put that plan out yet.
Yeah,
Right.
it took him 4
Because
years in office to not throw a plan out there too.
See, ask
every
Susan
2 weeks.
Rotella. She knows. She lived in New York. He's a crook. He's always been a crook.
Exactly.
He's never
Yep,
been
lived in
anything.
New
That's how
York,
come I
too.
enjoyed that writing by Nate White there, the British guy. Called it for exactly what we all see it as. No, he's not he's not worthy of that office. He's a disgusting slug of a man who knows nothing but insults and injury. That's it. He wants to take things.
Well, you know, the Republican House is trying to move ahead with impeachment of Biden over this bullshit.
For giving
too.
his brother
and
money.
So, you know, let's
That's
not
like humorous.
handle the business of the United States of the government.
Yeah, and we'll be governor shutdown. It'll be looming again here soon.
We're much too busy trying to.
Right in January, they kicked the ball to January.
Exactly, because they're all going on vacation for holiday break.
Yes.
Wouldn't you like to have that job?
And what have they done? Like Roy Chip said, nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. They have done nothing since they took power. In
no,
Congress. They have not passed any bills. They're all consumed with some kind of investigation.
They did do one thing. They got that little minion of theirs. They got that little minion of theirs, Michael Johnson, in the speakership, and he is all the way up Trump's ass.
Oh, completely.
That's where all Republicans are nowadays, up Trump's ass.
Up their minions. They keep them angry. They do a circus show almost every day. Yeah, they've done a lot.
Turn on the news. I don't care what channel you go to. It's the Trump show. 24/7, damn near. That is corrupting the whole. Right now we're watching the Republicans. They're holding back funds for Ukraine. All right, so
exactly.
I don't want to hear any Republicans out there screaming about liberty and freedom and all that bullshit. If you're not willing to stand up for it around the world, you're going to let some bullshit, and you want to use the immigration problem as an excuse. Kiss my ass. How about Congress get together and pass a comprehensive immigration reform, and maybe we'll be able to handle the problem? But they don't want to do that because they want the crisis.
They don't.
No.
They want that crisis.
And how many times, for how many decades have we been saying, do something about immigration?
Do something.
Do something about immigration.
It's been a campaign
forever.
Slogan forever. Because they don't fix it. Hey, did y'all hear that?
I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Fix that shit.
You must have hit the right button.
He did hit the right button. Fan came in with a $2 donation and said, Trump care from, I love this, Trump care from cradle to grave in half the time. That's about right.
Exactly.
That's probably what he'd end up. Yes, he's out there talking that shit. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. You already gave that song and dance when you were in the first time. You think it's going to get you back? He doesn't give a shit what he says out of his mouth.
No,
it doesn't matter to those people what he says.
Yep. That's why he doesn't want to go for a debate either, because he'll be held liable for everything.
Yeah. Well, we're finding that out more and more now with the courts. Corey Barton just came in with a $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Corey. Yes, he is testing the limits, baby. And how much more can you let him go on with his rhetoric, with what he's been saying lately? It's scary. I am not nearly concerned about him winning the election as I am about what this election season is going to bring and what are we going to see. So I think we're going to see a whole lot of what we saw January 6th and beyond.
Yeah. But Mike Johnson will just, blacken the faces.
Yeah.
He's going to cover the faces of all these people.
He doesn't, to protect them. He says to protect all those January 6th rioters from being identified for who they were.
Yeah.
That's his plan, man. Mike Johnson, boy, he stands for America, don't he? Kiss my ass.
Oh, man.
I don't, I want to see the Republican rise up and revolt and throw his ass out, but they're not going to do that. Because they found a champion in him, and I'm not sure this was just like, third time's a try, we have to take him. No, I think that shit, they knew Steve Scalise wasn't going to get in there, and they knew Jacket Off Jordan wasn't going to get in.
They knew that.
They held him back.
No,
and
they
Mike
wanted
Johnson.
him in.
Yes.
Absolutely.
God,
Yeah, I'm anxious to see what Miss Cheney had to say about him in her book.
Yeah, we're gonna have to read that one.
I got in there. I got in late. Y'all were already
you did.
through. Yes, I did. I completely forgot. If Mark hadn't texted me and said, "John, did you forget?" Well, of course, John forgot. But I was looking so forward to doing that because that's one way for me to be able to get through that book too. You know, and so thanks to Misha Chick and her lovely reading of Prelude.
She does have a very nice reading voice.
She does.
Prequel.
She does. See, prequel. That doggone, I keep saying prelude. It's because there's another book out there named
prequel, but the book is prequel.
Prequel. Rachel Maddow's book, and they've been reading it in the Blue Room on Discord. So if you're not a member of Discord yet, get in there. There's no charge. It's free and all that shit. Download it. You can go to bluedotintexas.com. There is a link there to download it and the instructions on how to get it going. And if not, call Bernadette. She'll
right.
She'll get you hooked up. Well, you've helped out a lot of our Blue Dots. You have.
Well, yeah, but there are quite a number of other moderators that also help.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Chick, Mark Perkins,
Mm-hmm.
The Blue Dot greeter that you see coming. There he is, right there, just laughing at something Adina said. Yes, there are members in this family that work hard to bring all this together, make everybody feel welcome when they come in the door, and that their voice is heard. That's what this Blue Dot family does, baby. It's what it's all about.
Yep.
Anyway, so what other rats slip through the fence that we can kick?
Actually, the four horsemen of the apocalypse are going to be debating on Wednesday. It's the last debate.
Donnie's not going to be there.
Nope.
Yeah, imagine that.
No.
It's going to be Ramalama Ding Dong, Hail to the Female, Dinky Satan, and Crying Out Loud, Krusty Christie.
Yeah, Blue Karma's reminding us that tonight, Donnie.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, my goodness.
That is good. Donnie's going to have a town hall on Fox tonight. If anybody wants to go by.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and why would we want to do that?
I don't.
I like my.
To get a good
It's
laugh.
at Acme Comedy Club.
Because we need to move our bowels.
Habba.
Yeah, right.
All the stupid shit that he will say tonight will be reported in the news, so you won't miss anything. You'll just miss all the boring shit. All the highlights will be in the news. What did Donnie say today? Well, you wouldn't believe. And I'm sure he's going to say a lot of shit tonight, trying to rile the minions, trying to encourage them to rise up and save their master. That's all I can figure.
But I want to shout somebody out.
Go ahead.
I want to shout out our Vice President, Kamala Harris.
Indeed.
Because
I saw that.
Broke a record.
Yep.
She has set a record for breaking, I think, 33. Is that the right number, Adam?
I think so.
33 tie-breaking votes in the Senate.
Oh, she did. She did do a tie-breaking vote today.
Yep.
Outstanding.
And that's the largest amount any vice president has ever done.
Had to step up and
just says 32. I couldn't remember if it was 32
make
or
the deciding vote.
It might have been this was the 33rd.
Yeah, I think 32 was a tie with one other guy. And
okay, yeah, that could have been it. Yep.
Yeah, but
I was door dashing. So what would do you know what the issue was that that she says she stepped in on her?
The tie breaking.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what was the last one she broke though. Just do you know which one it was she broke?
I did not catch that.
Yeah, I didn't either. Darn it.
I was waiting on my phone to go ding. and it didn't.
I wish I was DoorDash and my car broke down.
Well, they say it's a good way to supplement your income a little bit there.
Man, it works out good now.
Does it?
Till your axle snaps.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. 8 a.m. in the morning, I drop it off. It should be done by noon, and then I'm back at it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
it is. It's a pretty good way to pad.
I was baking today. I was baking Christmas and cookies and brittle and Chex Mix and apple pie.
'Tis the season, brother.
Exactly.
'Tis the
season.
Gotta
get it prepared ahead of time.
We have our tree up, got the ornaments on.
Oh yeah.
To look a little Christmassy around here. I got out and mowed the grass, which is a prelude to.
Yeah, mowed the grass. I woke up.
A bit of information.
We woke up with a little sprinkle of snow here.
Oh no, shush, don't do that.
Go ahead, Bernie.
What was that, Bernie?
Kamala Harris's tie-breaking vote in his 32 ties that she has broken. She has broken the tie on the American Rescue Plan, on the Inflation Reduction Act, just to name a few. But today, she broke a tie on a judicial nominee.
Oh, okay, great.
Yay. The studio audience just went crazy for that.
They did.
Yep.
They did. Y'all settled down.
And they say she's like the silent partner. No. She's holding her own.
She's holding her own.
She is.
She's working.
She has
she's a vice president we can be proud of.
Every right to be on the ticket.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, she's earned her spot on that ticket.
Yeah.
And Joe's not about to turn his back on her, nor should he.
No.
So,
no.
Baby, it's Biden Harris all the way. It's either that or, I don't know, fascism,
Yeah.
Oligarch system, whatever Donnie wants to lead this country down, what path he wants to go, because it's not democracy, baby. The Republican Party has already made that very clear. They are not interested in democracy. Let me see. No, that's why they're lining up right now, trying to engage people to volunteer to take the place of every civil servant in the country so they can put a Trump loyalist in there, and then they'll run the country any damn well way they please. Jake, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
How you doing?
I was just good. I'm good. I was just going to add to what you guys were talking to. They said They said that was nearly a 200-year-old record that she broke there.
Because it's not just Donnie. If you look at what we're doing, we're fighting the whole damn Republican Party. What's left of it? Every one of these Republican congressmen are willing to roll over and just wag their tail for Donnie. If Donnie says speak,
put their tail between their legs.
Yes, cowards, every one of them.
Yep.
Save Liz Cheney, and like I said, she's thinking about a third party run, and I say go Liz. I would love to see her in a third party bid.
Because unlike a whole lot of Republican, some senators and some House people are just vacating rather than make a stand against this bullshit. They just want to leave because they won't get reelected if they make a stand and And Adam and Liz knew that they probably stood a chance of not getting reelected and did it anyways.
They want to be elected as leaders, but they're afraid to lead.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
They have no leadership skills. No. How about that one?
No,
there's that. We had another one vacate today. Patrick McHenry, the temporaries.
Yes, the pro tem.
Yeah, he announced that he won't be running for re-election after 20 years.
Oh, good. Another Republican down.
Another Republican down. Another possibility.
He was highly ineffective anyway.
Exactly.
I think
he's from North Carolina.
That's a statement that could be said about a whole lot of them, and you can't be partisan a whole lot of them on both sides. Or just treading the water, just staying with the flow, making sure they get their shit done.
Didn't you know it's a good job if you can get it?
It is a good job if you can get it. Yeah.
Hell yeah, it's a good job
if you can get it. Look at the benefits, buddy. Let me thank Keith Thompson. That Marine came in with a $5 donation and said, "Fight back and project the blue view. We the people of the USA where the we people of the USA versus the red view of things, the Trump ilk of dictatorship. That's exactly what it is. It is. I've seen that commercial. It's a choice between, or it's a little cartoon I've seen up there, and it says, fall on his ass, and he knows it. He's not about to ever get on his bicycle.
Tires. Is that what you said, John? Ass and tires.
Oh, yes,
They'd take that seat right off. He'd be riding on the pole.
That image came into my head, and oh my God, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Okay, thank you.
That's enough to make you have nightmares watching that seat disappear between that. Anyway, Jorge Tire Biter,
see that.
What are you doing? How's everything at the Tire Biter Ranch?
Great at Rancho Tire Biter.
There you go, brother. I'm glad to hear that. How's the
every
lovely
day's a sunny day, baby.
Every day.
Nan sends her love.
Good. Send it back.
YouTube is doing a lot of buffering tonight, you guys.
Everything's just going fine, Jorge.
Oh yeah, we're getting ready for the Christmas thing.
Oh.
I'm gonna have like a bone spur taken off a toe, and it's gonna be Merry Christmas. Well, I'll be laid up when not everybody's home, and they can take care of me.
There you go. Out your point.
I sit back and whine a lot.
No one can expect me to. You can't expect me to cook Christmas dinner. I just had like bone surgery.
Honey, I can't reach my beer, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be on my feet this long.
Right, yeah, it's Christmas Eve. I can't, no.
When are you going to have the stuff done?
Hopefully, like the Friday before Christmas.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's like it's kind of like an in and out, man. My podiatrist said that, 15-minute deal and you go home and.
Hey, let me send out a couple of thank yous. One to
and
Mitch.
Then I can just.
Oh, hold on, Jorge. I want to send out a thank you to Mitch Hutchinson, who came in with a $20 donation. Mitch, thank you very much. And he said, God bless your work here, John. Love my Are You Shitting Me shirt. Well, Mitch, I'm glad you got the shirt, brother. It's my I've been saying all my life, I think. I don't know. I learned it from my father-in-law, so not all my life. But he'd come up to my welding shop and, are you shitting me? Are you in the office again? I got paperwork to do. You should be out here. Anyway, Fan came back in with another $5 and said, I want to see the presidential debate with Donnie in an orange jumpsuit in a prison cell debating Biden while he's relaxing in the Oval Office. Fuck Trump. There it is, baby. Yeah, Donnie's not going to show up at the debate stage. He's already made that very clear. He doesn't have to. He's the front runner, and he would just do nothing but give the news ammunition. Yes, dear.
Yeah, I have to say, I would like to see him square off with Christie at least one time.
He ain't got the balls for that.
He ain't got the balls for that.
The GOP does not have a platform. The GOP has no platform.
None of them do. Especially him. How can he be the front runner with absolutely no platform? His platform is retribution.
Yeah, their only platform is they're not Biden. That's it. We're not Biden.
No.
I know this, but it would make good TV though,
Yeah.
No, actually it wouldn't. I'd get me. I'd be.
Okay, while we do a pause in the show here because John's head is up his butt, I want to call out a couple of thank yous because I got mail. I forgot it was sitting right here on my elbow. I got a wonderful card from our longtime Blue Dot, Donna Sturdivant in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Now, she was in Oklahoma, then she moved to the East Coast, then she moved back to Oklahoma. Anyway, she sent a wonderful Christmas card. Donna, thank you very much, darling, and I appreciate you so much for being with us for so long. I just love you, baby. Anyway, I also got one. Guess who from? Bernadette. Bonita. I got a card from Bonita.
Oh, yes. Okay.
This is a get well soon card. Actually, this was she wrote a wonderful little bit here, and again, she's loving this whole Blue Dot family. But this was a test because I gave her my home address, and she wanted to make sure it came through, and yes, it did. So my mailman is right on money. But thank you very much. We appreciate any correspondence we get from any of y'all, and if you send it in, we will call your ass out for sure. But yeah, I'm behind. I forgot to call out my mail. That's what you get when you dash in the door in the last few minutes right before you go live. Anyway, hey, it's Pauline Hall. Pauline Hall just came in with a $10 donation and said, Christmas meows, love Louis Barber and Pauline's mama. Louise Barber. Louise, huh?
Louise, that's
Louise.
Lois. But it says Lois.
Yeah, but it's Louise.
John.
I think, wait, no. Oh, darn it, no.
It's Lois.
It's
Barbara.
Lois. That's
Lois
Pauline's.
or Louise.
No, y'all stop because the
I
man
know
is
it
bad
because now
enough,
you're getting
okay?
me mixed up again.
It is Lois Barber. Is Pauline's mother's name.
Lois Barber, and that is Pauline Hall's mother. And if you don't know who Pauline Hall is, let me tell you. Every few weeks or so, the FedEx truck pulls up in my driveway and unloads these 50 pounds of cat food. And this time it was Lois.
Bless her.
Lois Barber, that's Pauline's mama. She just sent 50 pounds of cat food. And for y'all that don't know, John has a few cats. I have a few cats. Just a few.
A few.
But bless their heart. And I don't know if I hit that. Thank you very much, Pauline Hall. I appreciate you so much, and your mama. It's a tickle. And I do. There is one old boy, and Pauline knows it, that guy at the gas station down here who has a bevy of cats that he tries to keep up feeding all the time. So I made the deal that every time that they are kind to me, I will be kind to him and share that with him. So I share back with him. And I know Pauline is hard
good deal.
She's good with it. Yeah, because that's what we try to do. You know, I love animals. You know, I wish everybody loved animals as much as I do.
Same. I'm not a vegetarian, but hey, I love animals.
I do. My wife has a shirt, and on that shirt is a picture of a dog, and it just so happens it looks exactly like my dog, Vicky. And it says on it, in a perfect world, every dog would have a home. Yeah, I like that thought. But
yeah,
anyway,
absolutely.
I'm so appreciative to Pauline Hall, her mother, and others that just support this show and feed my cats too. So, anyway, Pauline, thank you very much. I appreciate that tremendously. Anyway, what's going on besides John got cats? Lots of cats. As a matter of fact, if you watch videos I've done lately, I've noticed 2 times I'm right in the middle of a rant in my shop. I'm looking up because there's cats jumping on top of the roof. They know I'm in there. You got a can of food? You got some food in there? So they're all over me. Anyway, John's life. My donkey's
they ain't
happy.
Afraid of heights.
No.
So,
No.
John, didn't something happen in Texas here just yesterday, today?
Today? Oh,
maybe it was yesterday.
What subject matter are we talking about?
Still breathing.
Kyle Shittenhouse.
Didn't they do a little vote in the state house?
They did.
They did.
Which one are you talking about now?
The one about white supremacists and
yes.
whatnot?
Yes.
Not
it was 32 to 20.
Distance themselves? No.
A
we're not going to
proposal on the floor
ourselves.
of the Texas State House to ban association with white supremacists within the state government. And it failed. How embarrassing for any state that you would deny that you would defeat that you think it's okay if you just have buddy over here with the white supremacists because, you know, they're just good old boys. Kiss my ass. It shows you who the Republican Party in Texas and
John?
across this country is. That same situation would happen anywhere. There's a majority of Republicans nowadays. They're not going to walk off and leave the base that Donnie built for them. Donnie's base is white supremacy. I don't care if you call it Christian nationalism, white supremacy, neo-Nazis. There's a whole freaking list of them. They're all Republicans. Far right-wing fascists. Fascism. Definition starts with a far right agenda. That's the definition of it. It's, Donnie's over there calling us fascists all day long. Oh, them fascist Democrats. No, baby. That's Donnie in a nutshell.
Your senator was tearing up the Senate floor today too.
Oh Lord, pray tell, what was Ted Cruz screaming about today? Did he have his panties in a wad over something?
He was talking today about the it was all about the Biden deal.
Well, of course it is.
Or
did you see what Ted Cruz? You know that
which one?
The incident up at the Niagara Falls entrance point into the United States when that car went airborne and blew up.
Rainbow
and all that
Bridge.
Stuff. Yep, the Rainbow Bridge. Ted Cruz was the first one to be out there screaming about terrorism. He made an ass out of himself. He didn't want to wait for the information to find out what happened. He had a story, and Ted is one of those kind of people that's going to run out there and run with it, baby, because he wants to strike while all the emotions are hot.
It is not hard at all for Ted to make an ass out of himself.
Not hard at all. No.
Just have to open his.
You reckon?
As soon as I get my buttons updated, I'm going to put him on who's running against him. Oh, I got to learn these. There it is.
That would be Colin. Colin Allred.
Yeah, Colin Allred, indeed. My Rolodex, I got a whole list of names up here in front of me right now, the 2 for Blue candidates. They've been the same ones for about a couple of weeks now because Travis's can only do so much in a given day. But these are the 2 for Blue candidates that we are supporting. And we reiterate, I know some of y'all are probably tired of hearing it, if you're solid in a blue state, think about another place, baby. Because we need help all across this country. And these are the people that are running. And the only way they succeed is if we help support them. So you may not live in New York, and George Santos might not be your congressman. But somebody's going to replace him, and I hope Anna does. But these are some of our blue dots that we're running. I mean, not blue dots. These are people running. Oh, shit. John, slow down. These are our 2 for Blue candidates we're trying to help support. Huh? I hate coming in right before a show. I really do. It's the most irritating thing because then I think my whole evening is just off. It's like I wasn't prepared, and I don't like coming in here not prepared. So.
Well, the other deal that happened in your state was the Planned Parenthood deal, and I know that embarrassed you. That was kind of really close to home for me too.
What exactly happened? I missed that one.
Yeah, I did too.
Well, I think they were against it.
Oh, they're against Planned Parenthood. Oh, you bet your ass on that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no, you ain't getting no abortion here in Texas. Are you shitting me? No. God will strike your ass down dead.
I thought that one went back a while, but it was some other struck down in court thing or something. I don't know. I did see some headline about it.
I'm not familiar with it. I didn't hardly see any headlines today.
It was in Texas.
It was in Texas. Of course it was.
I can't believe you guys didn't see anything. There was a lot of stuff happened today. Really?
Really? Well, one day I go to DoorDash and everything happens. See? All that says you can't turn your back on this shit. Shit happens every day.
24/7.
Every day.
Yeah.
You try to listen up on the news and you can only catch so much. Go ahead, Miss Chick.
Oh, I'm
in. Oh, I thought you were saying something.
No, not necessarily.
If Jorge would be quiet,
I was looking at my
somebody
notes.
else would be able to get a word in edgewise, I'm telling you. Y'all don't sit around over there and be quiet.
That's all I had a chance for today.
Huh?
That's all I got a chance for today. I didn't get to do much.
I didn't. It's an off day for me. It really is. This was the first time we tried out that DoorDash thing and waited in a parking lot all day.
You tried to do that?
Yeah.
How'd it go for you?
Didn't. Not a single. I think I went at the wrong time. You know, started at 1 and stayed there in the parking lot until about 3. Nothing happened. So I thought, well.
Were you in like a busy area?
Yeah. Yeah, I drove all the way down to Cal Allen and parked in the mall. I mean, the shopping center's parking lot out there. And I'm thinking there's a lot of restaurants around. Yeah, not a dang at one. Not nothing. Had other things to do, so I had to shut it down and go on about my day.
Well, I would too, yeah.
Yeah. I just think it was an off day.
I have to hit pause on mine a lot, so much just so I can gather my thoughts before I'm just like I finish one and I'm on to the other one right away, like doing. I mean, pick up
I
3 restaurants.
I understand it pays pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I thought you were just talking about me outdoor dashing. I didn't know that you did.
Y'all listen to what Sammy Mercy's out there saying anyway. No, we're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again. Preferably at a more appropriate time. For people.
Yeah, lunchtime, dinner time.
Lunchtime, dinner time. Yeah. Yeah, I decided to go out there and try it just out the first time in the middle of the afternoon. So nobody's ordering at that time. So
right.
Just but again, it was
go up from like 10 to 2.
Oh, really?
Yep, 10 to 2. You'll get some good ones in. Wait till the restaurant's open for lunch and then just stay through the rush when they get done ordering.
There you go. And we'll try it out. We'll try it out, trying to supplement the income somewhat.
You bet.
Figuring, his beard might be worth
Go where there's office.
Oh, honey, look at the poor old man delivering the groceries.
There's
Little do they know behind this beard, huh?
There's a lot of people up here that are all above the age of 50.
Yeah, a lot of senior people are doing it.
Absolutely.
A lot of people are, everybody's in the same boat, especially Christmas time. You want to provide a nice little Christmas for your family and shit like that.
And then the people are also providing more tips and stuff at this time too.
I hope.
Kind of the season of giving, they say, whatever
That's
you want to say.
That's what they say. We'll it's
I'll find out.
We'll see how it goes.
Right.
So. Well, I had to look that thing up there. But anyway, they're wanting to defund the Planned Parenthood. Texas is suing Planned Parenthood.
I'm sure they are.
Like 1.88 over 10 million in allegedly fraudulent services and rendered.
Planned Parenthood is under attack in a lot of Republican states.
Has been for years.
Have been for years. It's their attack on, to save the babies. To hell with them after they take their first breath, but we're going to make sure they get born. That's the way I look at Republicans in that issue. They want to fight tooth and nail for the right for that baby to be born, but as soon as it takes a breath, they can give 2 shits about it.
Exactly.
That is exactly it. They just want control.
What about Planned Parenthood in Texas? Ann Richards' daughter is driving this.
Yes.
Okay.
She's
it's hard not to bet against her.
Yeah. Now she's the head of Planned Parenthood, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hell yeah.
Yes, she is the head of Planned Parenthood here in Texas.
Go get them, girl.
Indeed. And she's not, she's just like her mama. She ain't taking no shit. She knows how to handle herself. But yeah,
I can't think of anybody that would be better to be in charge of it than her.
And look how it's doing for Republicans. How is that issue doing for them? Since they overturned Roe. The Dobbs decision negated Roe, and what happened? The Republicans have
got
lost every
80-20 in favor of Roe.
They've lost. And they're going to continue to. Because as much as they want to believe that, all of the conservatives are behind the 6 week rule or some bullshit like that, no, they're not. There's just as many Republican women have crises in their life that they have to deal with as much as there are Democrat or liberal. It's a stupid line to draw. There's no winning to it with them. They just like to make them feel more superior.
Yeah, but all the
Republican
women can go down to Mexico because Mexico has made it legal all across the whole entire country.
Indeed.
Well, we're moving back to the fucking Stone Age.
It's what
when it comes to women's health care in America. I don't know, y'all. Y'all might want to talk about something else because that shit pisses me to
Well, you keep looking at the road Donnie wants to go down to. How much longer do you think? Like I said the other night, civil rights, equal rights, women's rights, all of them are on the line with them. They'll decide, not you, little lady. That's exactly what they're saying. Let me thank HO5 who came in with a $5 donation. HO5, thank you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Bernadette, I was, well, I don't care one way or the other myself. I think it's up to the woman, just like everybody else does. But
absolutely.
I was reading about California, and is it true that they have an abortion law where it's okay all the way up to 9 months to abort a baby?
Oh, if you repeat that again, I'm going to reach through the phone and choke the shit out of you, okay? That is a Republican fucking lie.
It is a myth.
Y'all making...
Oh, no.
It is a talking point by the...
That would be murder.
Yes, that's right. I agree, but I was just asking. I don't live in California. I know you do.
California doesn't do that shit.
No, but the Republican talking point is...
I'm sorry.
They say in their ads...
So upset. This particular topic makes me and Benita so upset because women, we've been taking care of women for a long fucking time, and men are making the goddamn laws. So I'm gonna put myself on mute and calm the fuck down.
Calm down now. It's an issue around. She's fine. She's passionate about this one.
Do you know who the fuck is Speaker of the House right now?
Yeah.
Well,
have you heard that man? Oh,
I understand. I was asking.
The fight isn't amongst us. No, it is. It's a passionate issue. And Mike Johnson in charge.
Subservient to that man.
They, the reason this is a subject is because the Republicans use it as a talking point in their ads. They come on TV and they talk about the abortion availability for a woman right up to 9 months, right up until the time, even after the baby's born. They have used that line in advertisement, even after birth. No, you can't. That like Bernadette said, that's murder. After the birth. Are you shitting me? It's a stupid talking point. And no woman is going in the 9th month of pregnancy and going, I just decided not to. No, it doesn't work that way. And it's a fantasy bullshit line that the Republicans like to sell to their religious faithful, trying to convince them that all of those evil sinners over there, blah, 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 blah.
Well, just how in the hell did
what was that I saw? A quote.
John. What most people don't seem to understand about the anti-abortion laws is that they only affect middle class and the poor. Rich people will do what they always do.
They do what they
want. Their daughter, their girlfriend,
their maid gets pregnant. They have a trip to Mexico, baby.
To Europe.
They got a free trip to Mexico.
To Europe, and they come back not pregnant.
But they'll chastise your ass till their dying day.
The end.
Proclaiming how pure of heart they are. It's bullshit that we even step into a woman's world and decide as men that we know what the fuck it is that they need. This is a woman's issue. This is not a God or a religious issue. Please, you want to provide what your God tells you to do. That's good. Do that in your life. Don't force that shit on everybody else. That's part of that separation of church and state. No, there ain't no damn baby at 1 week or 2 weeks. Some of them think, it's conception. Really? Really? Well, I guess that rubber'd be murder, wouldn't it? It's stupid. It's a ridiculous conversation held by ridiculous people.
Yeah, they don't even know that they're pregnant then.
You know, I
1
saw
or 2
a quote,
weeks, they don't know
please,
they're pregnant.
anybody, don't know. It was about religion. It said religion. Poor people believe in religion. Rich people think it's a bunch of bullshit. Politicians use it as a tool.
We know why they don't want to know if they're pregnant or not.
Politicians use religion as a tool
chaste
to try to
stay at
convince
home and be chaste and never have sex ever until they're married.
Never again. Only for babies.
And only for babies.
I wasn't saying Bernadette agreed with it. I don't agree with it. I was just asking her because I didn't know for sure.
What pisses me off is that lie gets repeated over and over and over again, and I'm sick of it.
Well,
when a man
throw up, doesn't
a 6 to 10 pound baby out of his body, then you tell me you know something about it.
I don't think he's doing it personally. It's just a question.
No, I don't know nothing
it stimulates that passion.
I understand, but every time I hear it, it comes out of a man's mouth.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, come on. Are you shitting me?
No, there are plenty.
Yeah, you're right, Bernadette.
Hold on now. Hold on. Let's calm the situation down. There are plenty of men and women I've seen.
I
religious women who ask Mike Johnson's wife. I'm sure she'll tell you she's all for ending abortion.
She's just
at
a baby putter outer.
Yeah, she's putting out
she's a baby printer.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't.
That's how Mike Johnson views his wife, as a baby printer, as a 3D printer of babies.
Well, now you know
when she's ready,
you know he adopted a black child.
You know he was Paul Printer's printer at one time.
No, he didn't adopt a black child.
That's what happened.
He says he did. Yeah. Anyway, Michael Johnson, KY, came back with another $2 and said, "Fuck Christian nationalists on women's rights. Fuck Trump and fuck Abbott." That's the This.
Can I say something, John?
There you go.
Please go ahead.
Well, I just want to say, this whole language issue with the abortion issue is typical of what the Republicans do, is they twist some words around so they mean something else. Now, there is such a thing that they're worded in things called a full birth abortion, but what it is it's a baby that dies at birth. It's euthanized because it's not going to make it. There's something wrong there. It's not viable
pregnancy.
I actually have. I have a.
Shush, please.
Yep.
They have twisted that so it is now abortion at birth, up till birth. And that's not what it is. That's not what it is at all. But they're using that language, and there it is. And every time you repeat it, it just gets out in the ether more, So don't even give them that. Don't even give them that.
Yeah,
I think that's what upsets Bernadette, is because this subject has come up before, and it is a ridiculous thought through somebody's head that somebody is going in at the 9th month and deciding, well, I
don't want this baby. No,
I don't want this baby, so legally I can go in and have an abortion. No doctor in their right mind would give an abortion in the 9th month. It's not happening. It's a bullshit.
No. I understand.
It's a thing on paper. Is all it is.
They take an oath too.
Yeah. They do.
No, I was just going to add this little thing here that I have some Republican cousins, and she didn't have an abortion, but the child inside her was dead from the 7th month on to birth. To me, that is sick.
Oops.
I don't know. It's a totally different topic, but I mean, she doesn't believe in abortion so much that she carried a dead baby in her for 2.5 months without a heartbeat.
Well, see, that's the way it is in Oklahoma too, Adam. The doctors can't do anything for these women because of the laws in Oklahoma.
The law. Because
you have to have
the law.
You have to create a safety net, as Mission Chick was talking about. There has to be a safety net.
I mean, this baby was dead. It could have done like damage to the mom.
Yes.
For carrying around a dead baby in you. I mean,
that is what's happening around the country right now, because any doctor in any state right now would be hesitant to do anything because he's going to have a bunch of right-wing nut jobs coming up his ass to sue him.
Exactly.
And that is exactly what's happened.
I understand.
If the fetus is dead, they can't
no, but there's always a chance. There's always a chance. They might be able to revive it. We don't know it's fully dead. We don't know. That's just what the doctor says.
Well, it's a heartbeat deal, Adam.
Well, I know. No, that's not me saying that.
You know what, guys? You're not going to win this argument at all.
No,
really.
No.
Really.
Let me jump in here.
You're going to have to be able to decide, right?
We've been doing this for 60 years, and we're still not winning the argument.
Exactly.
Let me thank
Maria. But what I was saying, I didn't mean to offend anybody, but I understand now that you explained it, Mission Chick. There has to be.
I didn't explain it well enough, but I did read an article, and it had to do with the words they're using, and it's not right. It's just not right.
Not at all.
They don't abort baby at birth. It's not what happens. It just doesn't happen.
Take a misconception of the 9 months, though, and there has to be a safety
between a woman and her doctor.
There
have that.
All right,
there have been situations where women have had to literally give birth to a dead baby. It's not
my wife being one of them. I really want to change the subject. Maria Betancourt came in. I know, baby. Maria Betancourt came in with a $5 donation and said, as an
and I
RN,
apologize to her already.
That's okay. And anyway, as an RN, we have never aborted a baby at birth. That is murder. That is a life. We do not euthanize either. What the fuck?
Amen.
It is a talking point for a bunch of religious assholes on the right to try to make women feel guilty or try to convince some idiot to vote in a way to save the babies. And it's a bunch of bullshit, and they put people through hell because of their fucking... And Brittany Stanley came in with a $2 donation. Brittany, thank you very much. Passions get high. And sometimes in this Blue Dot family, because we're all passionate about the things we believe in and the things we fight for. We
Hey, but
John, concentrate on
you know what they call an asshole from Plano, Texas?
What's that?
You know what they call an asshole from Plano, Texas?
An asshole?
Ted Cruz? Oh.
Ted Cruz?
Just a plain old asshole.
Just a plain old asshole from Plano, Texas, indeed. Just a plain old asshole. Yeah,
I love you guys.
I love you back, brother. You know, we have moments in this family meeting that passions do run high, and the only reason they do is because we're passionate about the subjects, and we're passionate.
Well, I'm sure sorry I even mentioned it now.
No, Bernadette. That is a touchy subject with Bernadette. She gets very passionate about it because it's one that is repeated often. And she does not even like for that subject to come up because she believes it's just adding it more to the public discourse when it's just a bunch of bullshit. Anytime you hear any politician on TV talking about abortions in the 9th month and after, just count them off as a chump, and you wouldn't vote for a chump. They're idiots. They'll sell you a sack of shit in a heartbeat if they think it'll get a vote out of you. So yeah, it is a passionate issue, but it's one that women have fought through for ages in women's rights and reproductive rights to even have Roe, and now with the Dobbs decision, they overturned Roe, and here we are backing up 50 years, 60 years, 70 years.
Now you have politicians involved in women's and doctor issues.
They should keep their mouth shut.
And that should not
be right. Look down between your legs. If you got one, forget it. It's not your
Well, and nobody should really have an opinion about someone else. And in terms of, a female, it should be between her and her partner or whatever, but not anyone else. Maybe her physician, not anyone else.
I don't think it's up to anybody else when that life is considered a life. When it's born, it's got a birth certificate, we got a baby. Up until that time, there's a lot of shit can happen. And not good shit.
A lot of things can go wrong.
A lot of things can go wrong. And at the least of which, and again, nobody's going in the 9th month and the 8th month. Oh, I just decided, forget it. No, that's not happening.
No.
But when women are faced with a decision early on, when they first find out, and 6 weeks is not enough. Half of them don't even know they're pregnant. Most of them don't even know they're pregnant. So you're trying to impose your thought of when you think life should begin, and that begins as soon as you stick your pecker in there to some of them. That's
exactly.
That's it.
I'd
you
say
did it.
I'd
it's
say the
done.
next.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yep.
Let me thank Julie Medina, who came in with a $3 donation. Thank you very much, Julie. I appreciate that tremendously.
The next Nobel Prize peace winner should be the person who invents men to have babies.
Yeah. Buddy, if men could have patients,
serious.
Abortions would be like McDonald's. They'd be on every freaking corner of this country.
It's either that it would be the little blue
drive-through.
pill would all of a sudden be birth control and there would be no baby.
Exactly.
There's a prime example of how this is treated as the little blue pill for men and birth control for women. Treated totally different, But that's pharmacy, baby. They got a pill for everything from the depths of your depression to the heights of your erection. Anything you got going on, they got a pill for, baby. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah.
Pop this pill, you'll be fine. That's the world.
You got the money. We got the time.
Well, I was just reading about that today. I'm sorry I raised the roof tonight.
It's all right. Bernadette is, like I
there's
said,
some subjects it's best not to go to, I think.
We've hashed over that so many times. It's, it is. It upsets Bernadette when it's brought up because it is such an ignorant topic. But it is one. It is one that the Republicans use because,
everybody's got buttons, baby.
I don't know. They say all is fair in love and war, baby. Politics is no different. They'll do or say anything to get their ass. I can't wait to get my damn eyes fixed. Uncle Fatty, are you in the room? Uncle Fatty?
Can't hear Uncle Fatty.
No, can't hear you, brother. And you're not lighting up.
We're getting close to credit time, too, I think.
I think so. We're getting pretty close.
He's on mute. He was on mute.
Oh, it is? Look at there. I didn't even look at my watch.
Yeah, I thought he was on mute.
It is almost time to go. Let me thank Fan, who just stepped in with another $5. Fan, thank you very much, and said, George Carlin put it best. It's not pro-life. It's anti-woman. It's about oppressing women, and I will fight it until I draw my last breath. Fuck MAGA. There you go. And we have to, because look what they've done. They've overturned Roe. How are we going to fix that? How are we going to fix that? Because now it's state to state. Are you really? Seriously? And then you got people like Tommy Tuberville trying to penalize women for seeking that out and having to cross state lines. Oh, we can't have that
and then
shit.
That's a felony. And then charging the doctors in those states.
They're trying to do that in Texas. If you cross state lines to have an abortion, they want to charge you.
In fact,
and whoever gave you the ride.
And then they're going to charge your doctor,
That's how ridiculous
too.
this shit is going. What do you want to do? Turn your neighbors and everybody in the town into spies so we can all spy on you to see where you're going, what you're doing? We're going to know the minute you were.
Ken Paxton.
Yes. Yeah, Ken Paxton. He'd do it in a heartbeat. Yes. He'd do something like that in a heartbeat. My attorney general.
That's what he's asking for.
Come on,
he wants it.
That's just...
And that's why we're here. That's why we're here, to keep that shit from happening. Anyway.
Yep.
Let me see, where am I doing?
Hey, John.
I still have to learn all my buttons. Yes.
Mr. John Bluegrass there's got his hand up.
Oh, Uncle Fatty. I had
No.
it
No,
for a minute.
No,
bluegrass.
John.
Oh, John.
John.
Oh, I see that. There's John.
Uh, uh,
John, you're muted.
hey, John.
You
He's
muted
on
up,
mute
John.
yet.
You around?
There
How
you go,
are you
John.
today?
I'm doing fine, brother. How are you?
Good evening.
You know, I was just
Uh-oh. You're breaking up on us, John.
it's close.
You're underwater, John.
Yeah. I can't understand anything you're saying there, brother. There you go. He dropped out. Well, I guess we ought to be thinking about, huh? Oh, no,
I'm
he's just
muted.
He
moving
didn't drop
around.
out.
He's
I
moving
don't know
around.
why it does that.
I don't know why. The little icons move around the screen like they're playing checkers with each other sometime. John, are you there?
Blue.
There you go.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yes,
We
sir.
can
How
hear
are
you
you
now.
doing this evening?
Sorry
Good,
about
sir.
that. I just jumped in my vehicle, so there's all kinds of racket, but you know, I've taken care of a lot of people in my line of work, and I've like the RN that chimed in. You know, I've never seen any lady come in with a pregnancy at 9 months that wanted to terminate pregnancy. That's just a bunch of horse shit.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just want to say that.
Yeah.
And that's
it
how they
is.
get people's emotions high. You know,
That they do. And it's done on purpose. And the Republican Party tries to take advantage of
Extremism,
that.
it's to scare people,
Indeed.
the fear of
And to
whatever
ban contraceptives, you know, that's terrible too.
shock effect.
You know,
and they
they
want
want to
do
step
that.
into your bedroom. Yes, they want to do that. They want to
Mm-hmm.
step into your bedroom and just, well, we'll just sit here and observe and make sure you do everything right. Missionary position
Yeah,
only, by the way.
just like Mike Johnson, him and his kid, you know, monitoring
Mike
each
Johnson
other.
probably has
naked.
a sheet hanging between him and his wife's side of the bed with a hole cut in it. Come on,
Either
man.
that or him and his own
I don't
son.
know. He's got an app with his son to find out if either one of them are jerking
Exactly.
off. Are you shitting me? You're a disgusting prick.
That
Creeping.
is so sick.
It is
And they
disgusting.
say that's legal.
If you think that that's appropriate to have an app on your phone that if you jack off or your son jacks off, each one of you are notified. Kiss off. Jesus,
so
let the kid grow up.
outrageous.
And while you're at it, why don't you grow up too? Michael, I swear.
Exactly.
This guy's going to be a problem. He is going to be a problem.
Freaky shit, right?
This guy, he is just a scumbag in my book.
Oh.
Anyway, I want to look at there. Tim M just became a Patreon member. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that tremendously. Our Patreon membership grows. And I want to thank every one of those names going by on that list, baby, that you see in front of you right now. Those are the people that donate at least $1 a month every month to keep us alive and keep us going, pay the bills and all that kind of shit. And we appreciate them tremendously, as I do those who donate on the a la carte. I can't say thank you enough. It is how I pay the bills nowadays. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming in. Jorge, take care of the Tire Biter Ranch for me, brother.
Good evening.
And take care of the lovely Nan.
Well, Ms. Nan sends her love and affection. Well, and we're fixing to go camping here in a few days.
Outstanding. Gonna hook the camper
You're gonna
up,
go in
though?
an igloo like we do up here?
Oh shit, no. Are you kidding? He's in Texas.
No.
I don't do that igloo shit.
We're in Texas, baby.
Homie, don't play that cold shit.
We go in comfort, man.
We go in the summer when it's air conditioned.
We do the RV comfort thing.
That's right. Turn the heater up, baby. Anyway,
Hey,
Jorge,
John.
thank you, brother, for coming in and visiting this evening. We appreciate it.
Uncle Fatty's trying to get back
Love
in.
you. And Joe's been giving me a hard time about barbecue stuff, so I may have to get down to Mathis here.
I'm telling you, you're going to have to check Joe's barbecue out because he's got something cooking, buddy. He has some serious shit going
me
on.
and Joe and you and Peterson need to get
together anyway because we're going to
probably.
do a little guitar picking and stomping.
Some,
Picking and grinning. Hey, let me thank
Picking
Brittany
something.
Stanley, who came in with a $2 donation and said, MAGA, Mothers Against Greg Abbott. I'm all behind that one, baby. Get that man out of my state needs some serious house cleaning. Anyway, where was I? Uncle Fatty, did you get in here, brother?
Is this thing
Right.
working finally?
It is right as we're fixing to go out the door, brother. We got you.
Well, just a real quick one. You guys got an excellent conversation going on here, and it's conversations like these that actually bring people together and inform each other of what's really going on. You know, they're trying to defund healthcare by saying my tax money doesn't get to fund certain things. And now that we're in this kind of contentious age, I just wanted we can't use the A word as much. You know, procedure A is a lot more YouTube digestible
Friendly.
on the algorithms and all the you know. But
it's a very hot button issue.
And we got to push back on it.
People are passionate about it.
You know, my grandma had more rights than my girls do.
Ain't that sad?
Yeah.
These conversations have already been had. Yeah. And the fact that the Supreme Court can try to legislate from the bench is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Completely.
Absolutely.
The Republican Party was responsible for.
The Republicans have always had this fallacy that they think they can regulate morality. And
well, right, but it's about privacy. The only really reason we had Roe versus Wade because the Republicans pushed for abortion rights, for healthcare rights. Okay, because this is a healthcare. It's a deal
issue.
Where when you're in the Christian church and your daughter gets pregnant, she's got to go somewhere to get that procedure A, and it's got to be in some back alley somewhere, and that's why they pushed for it, was because people were narking on each other in the church.
Because you're not going to stop it. What you will do is chase it back to the back streets again, and then you put women in danger.
Okay, but let's not start it all over again.
No, let's go. I want to thank Corey Barton, who just came back in with another $5. Corey, thank you very much. Yeah, we better wrap it up for the evening.
The way I push back on it is they want to say that they got rid of slavery, and the whole thing is twisted. You know, the whole thing is completely bass-ass twisted. We have to push back on the topic to anybody, and especially our senators. We got to write our governors. We got to call our senators. We got to make those calls, make those weekly handwritten letters, and get it done.
Yep,
be as active as you can is what you need to do.
I love you guys. I'm gonna dip out.
Back, brother. Thank you for coming in.
You too,
man,
brother.
Let me see.
Be good. I couldn't text when I was driving on all that ice on the way home, buddy.
Oh yeah, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stay away from that stuff. That's what I'm telling you. Stay away from that stuff.
Oh, it's good.
Anyway,
you good.
Uncle Fatty, take care of yourself. And let me see, John. Thank you for coming in, brother. Did I already say that?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having this show and this family. It means so much to me. I enjoyed listening tonight, and I will jump off, and you all have a great night.
All right. You too, brother. We're going to be headed over to the Blue Room in just a second here. And Jake. Jake, thank you for coming in, brother.
Well, I'm sorry I stirred the pot tonight.
That's all right. Every once in a while, the pot gets stirred and it all settles back down. Don't worry about it. But we appreciate you coming in, brother.
Well, Oklahoma's got about the same kind of crap going on, you know. They don't. Their women don't have any rights here.
It's all over the country, brother. Pick a red state, it's there. Anyway, let me see, Tony.
Yeah.
Tony, thank you for coming in, brother. Appreciate it.
That's all right, no problem. But that's something I want to say before we get off of here.
Go ahead.
On everybody that's listening, remember this. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Do not take the stupid pill.
Don't take the stupid pill.
It doesn't cost you nothing. Everybody has access to it, but don't take that pill. And beware, as they used to say, the action speaks a hell of a lot louder than the words.
They do. Watch what people do, brother.
Okay?
And Tony, thank you for coming in, brother.
Thanks. No problem.
And tell Paulette I give my best.
Yeah, she's in the kitchen cooking me some pancakes, some sausage, and some eggs tonight.
You living the life,
just for dinner.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
You're living the life.
Yes.
Well, take care of yourself, Tony, and send my love.
All
right.
Hey, I will. Okay.
All right. And Miss Chick.
Yes, John.
Thank you so much for everything.
You're welcome, John.
Darling.
I want to apologize because I stayed up really late last night and I'm working on one cylinder. So my brain is not functioning properly because I did actually read into the literature, the wording of all of this stuff. And it's in my brain, but I can't pull it out as to the different things. And they glom onto words they like, and then they stick them out there, and those are the words. And then they hammer them in. Those are the fear words. Those are the scare words.
Be careful.
Beat them
That
into your head.
Rolodex gets worn out.
Oh, it does, and it was a little.
My Rolodex is so stuffed with shit. There's paper sticking out all over the place.
I
try to organize
was up
it, but there's
way
no
too
hope.
late talking to Boone's mom, and she's one of my favorite people.
She is mine.
She has taught me so much. I love that lady. But anyways, I just wanted to say that I probably won't go back and look it back up and clarify it just because I don't want to bring it back up again. I really don't.
Yeah.
Other than that, I got some shout outs.
Who'd you go ahead, shout them out.
We had some people that shared some shit.
All right. We like the people that share this shit.
We do. We like everybody who doesn't also, but you could share
we like
this
everybody.
Shit.
We appreciate it when you share the shit. Who shared this shit, by the way?
Dean Reed from Yucatan. He's originally from Texas, but he's in the Yucatan.
She left. Smart woman.
Yeah, maybe.
Got out.
Vicky Lacewell from California, Quinn Dix from Ohio, Ellen Reel from New Hampshire, Everell Kinsel from, I'm pretty sure, Illinois, Connie Mack from South Dakota, and Danny Lester from Texas says, this was off of, I think it was today's rant. You'll be able to tell. I'm not sure.
Must have been yesterday. I didn't do one.
Yesterday.
Maybe. Oh, yesterday's rant. They're finally admitting it. Most of Texas leaders in Austin are white supremacists. We have to get these Republicans out of Austin and everywhere else. Vote.
Amen.
Says Danny Lester from Texas.
Indeed. If they can't ban white supremacists in the Texas government, we got a problem in my state. Anyway. Excuse me. One hit too many. Anyway, Miss Chick, thank you so much for everything that you do. And a big thank you to our Bernadette Pree, who left the room, but the reason I love the woman so much is because her passion. Don't give Bernadette no shit. She'll whip that passion out on your ass. And that's, she doesn't hold anything back, baby. She lets it fly. And we appreciate her so much. And let me see, I want to thank Mitch Hutchison, who came in as a Patreon member. Mitch, thank you very much, brother. We appreciate it tremendously. And I guess we'll wrap it up for tonight. We're going to all head over to the Blue Room for more conversation. So, again, I remind you, get on Discord and come in and join the conversation. Other than that, mañana is a new day, and there's no telling what dastardly deeds will be told tomorrow. But we will be back here again for Thursday night for another Blue Dot family meeting. So until then, pay attention to the news and see what's going on.
And what else can we do, John?
What else could we do?
We can vote like our life depends on it.
Why would you do that?
Because it does.
Because it does, baby. And that's what we're pushing. Anyway, y'all have a great evening, and we will see you again Thursday. Y'all say good night to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, John boy.
Good night, Mary. I served that one for a special one.